Sunny Hostin exposes herself as superstitious and probably demon compromised as she begs for witchcraft. Welcome to an Exile. This is where the happy people are. We're about to expose the View's most troubling host, compromised host, awful host, Sunny Hostin. But before I get started, make sure that you leave a comment below. Who do you think is the most evil The View host?
Some New Yorkers are giving up on their therapists. I'm looking at you because I know you have.
She literally is pointing at me.
If The View ever lost their jobs, I think 5 therapists and probably 100 fortune tellers would go out of business.
And turning to, get this, psychics to offer them guidance. So look, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but psychics cannot see the future. Ghosts aren't real, and I'm not a natural redhead.
I'll just quickly say that psychics could be real. I just believe their powers come from demons. I'm a man of faith, so I am forbidden from seeing psychics. It's not that I deny their power. It's I think they're evil. I have been to some good therapists, but probably about 90% of them are complete quacks and a complete waste of money. It's a soft science.
Joy, I believe there are intuitives. There are people that have been given special gifts.
Really? Then why don't they know what the Powerball numbers are going to be?
And Sunny Hostin, of course, comes in defense of the psychics. Remember, this is someone who never met a Christian she liked.
You haven't found the right one. I believe in it. I mean, again, I am not an expert in therapy. I probably need intensive therapy.
Fact, and she probably needs an exorcist too while we're at it.
I have never seen a therapist, but I have seen an intuitive. I saw one in Mexico, and she told me all these things, and I was like, yay. And my friend's therapists say things to them like, what do you think?
It is true that you have to pay someone $100 an hour to ask Sunny Hostin what she thinks, because otherwise no one cares.
I don't want you to ask me what I'm thinking. I want you to give me all the spirituality and the stuff and all the witchcraft.
Right there.
And all the witchcraft.
This is how bad Sunny Hostin wants to know the future. She's willing to go to witchcraft. I know there's a lot of people in my audience that do horoscopes and stuff like that. All I can say is stop doing it and repent. Hostin is compromised. She's begging for witchcraft. She's okay with it, and she's endorsing it to her audience. And I rebuke that.
And everything.
Well, psychics look forward and therapists look backward. Psychics look forward and you can believe the part you like and you don't have to believe the other part. Therapists look back and there's work to do that you have to look at yourself, and sometimes it doesn't feel
my
comfortable.
intuitive told
I
me
enjoy going to a
stuff.
psychic. I sometimes get really tired going to my therapist.
You go to both?
No.
When Sunny finds out she goes to both a psychic and a therapist, I've never seen her this excited. She's on fire. Imagine if someone told Sunny that they go to a pastor for counseling. She'd be against it. She'd be freaking out. But this one, therapist and a psychic, she loves the idea of a therapist and a psychic. It only goes to show these are the blind leading the blind. The idea that these ladies are in some kind of leadership with helping people is insane.
Forward and the other one looks backward. Who the hell looks at the present?
We in Exile look at the present. That's why we're laughing at The View. Look at this car wreck of humanity.
I'm just saying, I went to a psychic once. I didn't really believe in them, but my aunt got me one, and she predicted everything spot on, including getting this gig. So there's something to it. My psychic did.
Oh, there's the alleged Republican who used to work for Trump, also going to see a psychic, compromised. These people are evil.
You like is that role-playing
Psychodrama.
Psychodrama. No, I've been in both.
I have to watch The View and do commentary. Talk about psychodrama. I'm going to need a therapist and a chiropractor.
Now, does your therapist say, what do you think?
Well, the point is, it's my therapy, not hers. So if she says, what do you think is appropriate? I don't care what she thinks.
But shouldn't she give you advice?
I have some advice. Retire.
You've taken these many years to become the neurotic that you are. It is not going to get fixed with one session with a psychic or a therapist.
Correct.
It takes years to undo all of the damage that has been done.
Joy's 80 years old. There isn't enough time in the world to unravel that spaghetti. I don't care how good of a therapist you go to. Thanks for hanging with us. You guys tell me in the comments below, what do you think of psychics, therapists versus going to see a pastor or even a good friend? I'm Doug in Exile.